I also said his sex god comment. He's never
You did not call him.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's too much.
Yes, I agree. And now he's like, with my sex god status, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was right after I found out Cody was getting.
He probably got hard just hearing that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus Christ, Kelly. Why would a sex god? Yep. You're hilarious right now.
Yep.
You know what I like too?
What?
This is all on recording, so I'm going to put this in the beginning.
Big dick daddy. Yeah. Things you shouldn't say to your boyfriend because he will run with it.
Yeah, or call him a sex god. Don't ever call them that. Nope. You keep them rolling.
Yep. He now has that status. Or he thinks he has that status.
I mean, you told him, so there's nothing you can do
awful.
now.
It was awful.
It's too late, girl.
He's already ran with it. So
I mean, I would be too if someone was like, "You have the best pussy in the world." And you're like, "Yeah, I do."
Well, you ran with the Beyonce comment for months now.
I know. In November will be a year.
The award show, we still kept our Beyonce status. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
We just got our blood work done.
Yeah, we did.
And our doctors asked us, what are we doing to have such great blood work?
Yeah. And you know what we told them? ProCare. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we told them we take ProCare every day because they have a multivitamin that you can just take one a day.
Yes, exactly. They have a capsule and a chewable form. And not only do they have vitamins, but they also have calcium chews.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They're so delicious. It's like our own little sweet treat for the end of the night.
It really is because they have the dark chocolate and they have the cinnamon roll.
Yes, and I love the salted caramel and the dinner mint.
Alrighty, we'll go to procarenow.com
and use code OSLP at checkout to save some money. You guys ask us all the time, what is our favorite protein powder?
Yeah, literally, we see this question every day.
And the answer is always
devotion. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I even use it this morning to make my own sweet treat for nighttime because it's just a brownie batter pudding. And you literally just use 1 scoop and then milk or water.
And then I use it every morning in my coffee. It's so delicious. Oh my God. I want one right now thinking of it.
Seriously, it's 20 grams of protein. So go get yours now at devotionnutrition.com.
And use code OSLP to save some money.
Okay, trying to figure out portion sizes after weight loss surgery is fucking hard.
So hard. So freaking hard.
So we found this company and they take the guesswork out of it.
Yeah, my goodness, guys. Look, it's portion perfection. They have bowls and plates and they have all sorts of organizing things on their website. I can't wait to get more. But it literally tells you 1 cup, 1.5 cup, 1/4 of a cup. Like the guesswork is completely gone.
Yes. And the plate, even better. Protein, salad, veggies, whatever. And then this little section, carbs. So, because you can have carbs.
You can have carbs.
We are so excited and we cannot wait to see what you guys think of this. This is definitely OSLP approved.
100%. So the link is down below. So click that link, get your discount, and start getting your portions correctly now. We have found something very, very extraordinary, and it's different.
It is one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
It is Nutri Health.
Yes.
And they are giving you the next level information on your weight loss surgery journey.
They really are, because they fill you with all this information about exercise and food. You watch a little clip, 1.5 minutes at the most, and then you do a little fact checks, and then you do an article, and then you do a quiz one time.
One time. And so you get to track your progress. And not only do they have these quizzes, but they have a place that you can log your food, your exercise, and your weight.
Yeah. And they're not tracking calories, guys. They're tracking your mood. Like, how did you feel yesterday about your food? Did you exercise? So it's a way for you to journal without journaling.
Yes. So go to NutriHealth.com, choose Our Sleeve Life Podcast as your provider, and sign up to maximize your weight loss surgery journey.
Yeah. So go now. Well, thanks to this lady over here, I know that hot tea is so much better after surgery. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it makes the liquids go down so much easier.
So much smoother.
And we are so excited that we found this badass woman-owned tea company.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So exciting. Their tagline is actually, "We fucking love tea."
Yes.
And what better describes us?
Seriously, everything's organic. Like they're all loose leaf. And this one is called literally You're Fucking Awesome.
Yes.
And the back of it says fucking directions. So this is our kind of people. They talk like us, they act like us, and we fucking love tea.
Yes. And this one is rad as fuck. And it actually says, shine your light bright, Mel. They make sure that it is personalized to you when you order.
Yeah.
Be bold, be bright, be badass. You are so fucking rad. You light up this world.
How cool.
How could you not want to drink this tea?
Seriously.
It's so fun.
And they have a straw for your drink. Pretty wicked because it's loose leaf, but the straw does not make any of the leaves come up.
Exactly. And we have been nonstop drinking this tea since we got it.
Yes.
So we need you guys to go over and go to their website, modestmix.com.
That's right.
And order your tea. Don't forget to use our code oursleevedlife20 to get a percentage off.
That's right. Go now.
Welcome back, OSLP family.
What was the I don't even know what
Kelly.
that was.
Ow. Ow. I am very sorry for whoever had to hear that loud. I do apologize. My co-host squeaked. It squealed.
Oh my god. You are listening to Our Sleeve Life Podcast presents the Tiny Tummy Tales.
That's right.
Because we have rebranded it and is now Tiny Tummy Tales.
I know. I'm loving it.
I really like it. I think it's cute.
It's the best freaking name. I mean, we got help with that name from Tabitha.
We did because
Yes.
when we were in Vegas, we were like, okay, we need to rebrand this.
Yeah.
What do we name it?
And she said Tiny
And
Tummy.
Tiny Tummies. And we were like, Tiny Tummy Tales.
Tales.
There we go.
Love it.
We got it.
So
So we want to remind you guys that the most epic night is in the works.
it is in the works. And this is Mel, by the way.
And I'm Kelly. We're just all sorts of back. That happened.
Is Kelly okay today? Oh my God, guys. Okay, she's trying to tell you about the award show. I think it's because she has the award show on her mind like nuts, and
Oh
now
my
she can't even talk
God.
about
There's
it
so much.
because she's been doing all the things.
Yes, there's so much.
So yes, the award show is on November 12th. It is at the Aladdin Theater, which is a historical place, which is very cool.
It's
to us.
historical theater. And we
Yeah.
are going there this Wednesday to take photos.
Yes,
for
we
the
are.
event. We're so excited.
We're so excited. And those tickets are on sale at our website, oursleevelifepodcast.com.
Mhm.
And the reason why we want you there is because this is all about the community. This is all about you guys.
Yep. It doesn't matter
So-
how little of a following you have.
Yeah. You can
You
have
could-
no following.
You could have no following,
Yeah,
zero, and you are more than welcome to be a part of this.
Yes.
This.
That's what we love
event.
about it. And
Yes.
nominations are done. And we got to see some really cool accounts that we've never seen
Oh
before.
my God, there's so many names.
And they're all in the regular, like, chill range, like
Yeah.
nothing fancy. And I'm
Yes.
like, this is awesome.
yeah, it's really, really cool to see everybody and learn about new people.
Yes.
Voting actually starts August 1st.
Yeah. Which
So
it might be already August 1st when this
yes.
comes out.
So if you are listening to this, go to our page and start voting
Yeah.
because we want to see all the votes come in. And we have some really cool people in the top 4.
I know.
Like I cannot
know.
wait to start announcing that. But you want to go buy your ticket, go book your airline, go book your hotel.
Yep.
You want to be here for the night because we are dressing up,
It's going to be so much fun.
dressed to the nines.
Yeah. And we do want to thank our sponsors that are making this capable for us, which is ProCare. Is
We
our
love ProCare.
top sponsor. We love them so much.
Yes. We take their vitamins every single day.
Yeah.
We constantly work with them. We went to the ASMBS conference with them.
Yeah.
So we really are all ProCare all the
Yeah.
time.
And that's mainly too because like for me, I finally found a vitamin that I don't get sick on.
Mm-hmm.
And I like a chewable.
And
So.
glowing labs, people, glowing. My nutritionist actually used that term.
Yeah.
When she
I
looked
heard
at my
her
labs.
say it.
Yeah, she's like, you have glowing labs. What are you taking? And
Yeah.
I was like, ProCare. That's what I'm taking. And then we also want to thank Jamie,
Yes.
which is the sleep dietitian, the Tribe membership. You guys have probably seen it. We've been partnering with her for a few months now,
Right.
and it's never been better.
It's never been better.
So-
She is like, she's a breath of fresh air.
Mhm.
Like she's super chill, easy to get along with.
Mhm.
Like our missions are like perfectly aligned.
I've been
So-
in her support groups. They're
Mhm.
absolutely outstanding. Everything about her and her mission and her program is it just can't get better.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and like her monthly subscription's awesome.
Yes,
So there's
for
so
sure.
many tribe leaders that are all experts in their field and they've had bariatric surgery.
exactly.
It's pretty cool.
And then there's Tabitha, the real berry boss.
Yeah.
We love her. We absolutely adore her. From the moment we first talked to her, she was like, okay,
Literally,
we're meant to be
I
together.
fell in love.
Yes. She's a bariatric therapist. We also have Own Bariatrics.
Yes.
She is a transformation coach.
Yeah.
So she helps you after surgery to get through it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have
We have 2 surgeons.
2 surgeons. No,
3 surgeons now.
3 surgeons, because we have
Yeah.
Dr. Eric Smith, who is the surgeon for the 1,000-Pound Sisters. It's a show on TLC. If you have not watched it, go watch it.
Yep.
Georgetown Surgical, they're being a sponsor for us. And then we
How cool
also,
is that?
we also have the Surgical Associates of Bayonet Point.
Yeah, they're from Florida.
They are my favorite state. I
Her
love
favorite
Florida.
state. Oh
I
my
love
God.
it because you have Universal and you have Disney World, and it's just, I've never had a bad experience in Florida. No, I take that back.
No.
We did have the day from hell.
We have had lots of bad experiences in Florida.
No, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep, from every trip.
I've never had a bad experience in the parks.
No, that's what I'm saying. You
In the
love
parks.
Universal and Disney World. You do not love Florida.
True. That is a good point. That is a
They're
very
2
solid,
different things.
That's a solid point.
Yes.
Who is our final sponsor?
Our final sponsor is Dr. Joe Cribbins and Heather Cribbins and Marty.
And Matty.
Yeah, and that's with the Texas Center of Bariatrics and Advanced Surgery.
Yes.
And that lovely family really loves this community. Like,
Yes.
they're all in.
We have met them several times.
Several times we hang out, we talk. Like, I've never met a couple that's like so meaningful.
Yes. And all of the sponsors will be at the show.
Yeah.
So we're super excited for that. We're going to all walk the pink carpet, get
Mhm.
pictures, have a little bariatric friendly snacks.
Yeah.
And don't forget those gift bags.
It's going to be fun.
And you know us, we're not going to give you just normal gift bags.
No.
They're going to be swag bags that perfectly describe us.
It's true
and our
because
show.
we've had people reach out wanting to put stuff in our swag bag and we're like, no, that's not the kind of swag bag we're going
Mm-mm.
for. So don't you worry about
Nope.
it. So
We are not doing samples,
mm-mm.
none of that. It is going to be a fun gift bag, swag bag of stuff you actually want to keep.
Yes. Yes.
So
All right. Well, the last thing that I want to go over is our patreon.com/OSLP because
Yep.
we have benchies.
yes.
And they mean the world to me, those
They do.
benchies. So if you don't know what they are, it's called the Winner's Bench. And we have
Yes.
our own support group on
Yes.
Facebook. And it's $7 or higher. You get to enter in that. And then me and Kelly hang out with you.
Yep.
And then they give out tips and tricks. And they're having like a blast in there.
Yes. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to be in another Facebook group because they are toxic and just horrible. This is not that. This is not a toxic situation. We love all of them very much because they are just down to earth and
Very chill.
There's no negativity.
There's no drama.
And there's no drama and there's not bad advice.
Well, and that's what's nice is like our group is literally just us. Like
Yeah.
just like us people that just want to hang out and chill and just tell each other things.
And have support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then don't forget to go over to YouTube.
yeah.
Type our Sleep Life podcast in, subscribe, hit the little bell, and you could be watching what we're doing now.
Yeah, because you would know that we're doing you already know that we're doing tummy tails, but you know that we have someone with us
Yes.
right now hanging out.
So thanks for being on, Kaitlyn. You can finally talk.
Yeah.
Hello.
We are so excited to hear how it's been because you're right around 2 months post-op.
Yeah. Yep.
That's-
About 2 months post-op. Yep.
Wow. How has everything gone?
It's going really good, surprisingly.
Yay.
Surprisingly. Why do you say
Yeah.
surprisingly?
Because I went into it with feeling like I'm going to have no pain. I'm just going to hop up. I'm going to walk around. It's going to be great.
Okay.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
No.
I woke up what just happened to me?
Oh no.
I mean, I was in so much
Oh
pain.
man.
I just was not expecting it
Okay.
at all. I don't
Okay.
know what I was expecting, but that was not it.
That's
So-
the second time we've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a
Yeah.
little shocking because you don't
Yeah.
know what to expect. There might be pain because it's surgery, but
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
what kind of pain is
I
this
feel
gonna be
like I'm
Yeah.
kind of at fault a little bit because
Oh, because you just wake up and you're like, I walk and go everywhere. Yeah, you do.
So
Because bitches, that's not how it's like.
apparently I am the only one that goes through the surgery and is pain free. But I was hooked up to an IV and I probably had lots of pain meds going through my system.
Probably.
So
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
It's true.
See, whenever I first, like, I was in like the PACU and stuff, and they gave me like stuff through my IV, and then I get to my room and I'm like, still like, what is going on? Like, it's just so much worse. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we have a pill for you. And I'm like,
A pill.
sweet baby Jesus, what do I do? I cannot survive on that right now. I'm being ripped apart from the inside.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm just getting up. So I literally like threw myself up out of bed. I thought it was just like all gas. So I like walked the halls.
Okay.
But yeah, I survived. It was only a couple weeks of that. So
Okay.
Just a couple weeks. It's fine.
That's okay.
it was
That's-
worth it now.
Yes.
Now I'm in the it was worth it phase.
So how did you, I guess we can back up to where, like, when did you realize like you would consider surgery?
So I would say it was about last year this time, honestly.
Okay.
I've always been like the bigger, chunkier girl. Like
Mhm.
that's just ever since I was little, I was always the bigger girl. So I feel like I've done every diet known to man. And I was like fairly active. Like I was always, I always cheered and like
Okay.
I did gymnastics. Like I could flip and stuff. I was
Oh,
just
nice.
heavier. Yeah. So after I had my son, I just kind of realized I was turning to food for
Mm.
like emotional support.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like, because it was just me and him. I was a single mom. So whenever he'd go to bed, I'd be like, this is my peak time. I need
Yes.
to order some food. I'm going to sit down. We're going to watch some TV. And I just wasn't realizing how much weight I was actually putting on.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I went through nursing school, which was stressful. So I was eating through nursing school. It was just a lot. So then now he's like 8 years old. So it was a lot of years of eating. So
Yeah.
Okay.
so,
Well, those
And it
late
just,
nights
like-
sneak up, man.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I like didn't even realize, like my family was like, oh, we're a little worried. And I'm like, don't be, it's fine. I just love a mozzarella stick, like it's no big deal.
I mean, who doesn't love a mozzarella
I
stick? I'm
know.
just saying.
I
I'm
know.
just throwing that out there.
Couldn't turn it down. So last year I tried to start the process and stuff through my insurance, and my insurance said that it was covered. So I found a surgeon and I started the process. And then like 2 months into like the appointments, they got a hold of me and said it wasn't covered anymore. And I'm like, why?
What?
So I was really devastated because I had like my mind set.
Yeah.
I was determined. And they're like, yeah, it's just not covered under your insurance. And I'm like, well, why would somebody tell me that?
Yeah.
So I kind of just gave up. I'm like, you know what? We're going to try keto again. And like, I would lose weight, but I'm realizing now I have horrible eating. I mean, I knew I had horrible eating habits,
Yeah.
but the diet culture, I just didn't realize how much that affected me.
Yeah.
Until now, because even I try to slip into those ways now. But so in December, we got new insurance at work.
Okay.
Thank
So on
goodness.
January 1st, I was on the phone. I'm like, is bariatric surgery covered? And
Yeah.
they're like, yeah. I'm like, perfect. So February, I think it was February 2nd was the earliest that this surgeon could get me in.
Okay.
So from like January 1st to February 2nd, first January 2nd, they were closed first. And I only had to do like a 3-month thing, which I was expecting
Wow.
like a 6-month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He just said with my BMI and stuff, the faster it was, the better.
Okay.
So I just went through with it. And then May 18th, 2 days before my birthday, I had it done.
Very nice.
Wait a minute. Your birthday's on the 20th?
20th. Yeah.
20th, yeah.
My birthday's the 22nd.
Yeah. You guys are
I
really close
know.
together.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
So close.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what was your aha moment where you were like, I need to have surgery?
So I would say it was pictures.
Okay.
So like I started my new job at the hospital a few years before, and I made friends and they would like go out to dinner and stuff. Like before it was just me and my son, and I was always with him. So I never had my picture taken or anything.
Yeah.
So I was looking through pictures and I'm like, that is not who I see in my head.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the most confidence, but I didn't think I was that big. So, and it wasn't even like a picture like posed or smiling. It was just like a from the side picture, which is
so it was
worse.
raw.
And I'm like, sweet heavens, that is not like who I thought I was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like in your head, because I felt like that.
Yep.
That was exactly, it was a picture that I saw that I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, that is not
who
me.
is that?
Like, because
Yeah.
that's not what I see in the mirror when I look.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that big, but then those 4 chins, like in the picture,
Yeah,
like you're like, oh,
Well, like your
Yeah.
brain kind of blocks it, right? It
I think at a
feels-
point,
At a
yeah.
point,
Yeah.
it's like we don't register how big you are. We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Like it's a
I think
defense
like
mechanism.
a
almost.
protective, like,
Yeah. For
like we're not going to
reals.
let you
Uh-huh.
see because you're going to go into a deep depression.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. For
Yeah.
real.
yeah,
Because like, what was your highest weight?
265.
265.
I'm only 5'2".
Oh,
So
you're
I'm pretty
you're tiny
short.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So 265, which like in high school, I was like 190. So that's like where my lowest was ever at, was like
Okay.
190.
Okay.
But yeah.
So
And then after I had my son, I had a heart condition. I had it's called a postnatal cardiomyopathy, where my heart was enlarged and I was in heart failure.
Oh no.
So they like never wanted me to have any more kids or anything. And then with
Okay.
my weight, it would just make it worse.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe one day I might want to have another kid. So let's get it together.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to take your health, put your health first. And that's pretty scary.
That is very scary.
Yeah. And I was like 19. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I just couldn't breathe.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's really
yeah.
scary. So now you've had surgery.
mhm.
What has it been like
Mhm.
since you got home and started getting into the rhythm of things?
So the routine is getting a little bit easier. But
Okay.
also like with the new job, like I feel like I'm just starting new. Like I haven't gotten into like a full routine yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have noticed like the hardest thing for me to do is to not drink and eat. Like that's been my biggest struggle.
That's a
like
tough one.
anytime I eat, I'm so thirsty and I'm like, I just need like a sponge from the hospital, like wet my mouth or
I mean,
something.
smart.
You know, tiny sips, if you're really thirsty, are
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah, to like
Yeah,
swish it around
that's
your
what I-
mouth. Yeah.
Just swish it around and
Yeah. As long as you're not like fully drinking like a full glass of
Yeah.
water while you're eating,
yeah.
Because I recently learned that's
gonna-
like a big point of regain comes from when
Oh,
you
is
start
it?
drinking
And eating,
and eating at the
together.
same time.
Oh.
So I've had to like really I'm separating it again
Smart.
yeah.
I like that idea.
because I
Mhm.
wasn't paying attention to how much time after.
Mm.
And the problem is that when you drink liquids, it washes the food down.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
helps move it quicker.
Yeah.
So it just empties you out.
Yep. So then you're hungry again. So
Stuff
then you
more
eat
in.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Huh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's actually more than just like the pain or
Yeah.
the like, because if I drink too soon, even now after eating,
Mhm.
I'll sometimes like get that like, that saliva-y, like I'm gonna throw
puke,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I get if I drink too soon.
Oh,
So
I don't get
Uh,
that. I just feel it in my throat. Like I can feel the food kind of come up. It feels like.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I get. Still to
My
this day.
chest just
Yeah.
gets like real tight. Like I can
Mhm.
literally feel it.
Yeah.
It
You're
just
like,
feels a
it's up
tube, and
here.
Yeah.
Did you get the
I'm like,
sleeve
yeah.
done?
I did have the sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you get
I
to
had the sleeve.
choose, or was that just like
What was that?
Did you get to choose like one versus the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was advising me to get the bypass
Okay.
just because it's been around longer. And I love my surgeon. I just felt like the sleeve was a better option for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of did my own research and made my decision from there. It
Okay.
was really just like the GERD thing,
Okay.
because they don't have as much research, he said, on the sleeve, like 20 years down the road.
Yeah.
And people get GERD real bad and then they need the bypass
Right.
after.
Yeah.
So
Did you have problems with acid reflux before?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I don't think that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it hasn't been yet. So I'm
Yay.
just gonna.
That's
yeah.
good. Usually it's about 3 years in
Okay, come
from
back.
what
whenever it starts.
Dr. Dovek said
Mm.
when we were in Florida. It's usually right around that 2 to 3 year mark. Then you start having the acid reflux.
Acid reflux.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else has been going on.
How are
I
how are food choices?
good. I can eat everything. I don't have a problem,
Nice.
which is like dangerous because I don't want to, keep trying different things. But I'm like a creature of habit. I stick to the same things all the time.
Yeah.
Like my breakfast is a yogurt, like one of those Oikos yogurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then for lunch, I have like a turkey and cheese roll up
Nice.
with like almonds.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I found these new, it's like a Greek yogurt. I forget what it's called. It's like the Clio brand.
Yeah.
It's a Greek yogurt with the chocolate on it. So I have that whenever I like want something sweet.
That's perfect.
Smart.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, they're real tiny. It's like
Yeah.
a little stick.
I
literally-
haven't tried them, but I've wanted to.
I haven't either.
They're you can
It's
find
so good. It tastes
stores.
like cheesecake.
Ooh, that's
that
my
could be
favorite.
dangerous.
Yeah.
I
They're so
saw
good.
them at Fred Meyer yesterday because I was getting yogurt.
Mhm.
You should
Yeah.
pick some up.
Maybe we
Yeah.
need to do a Thursday night live where we try those.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that in
We
September.
haven't we haven't
They're
done
so
it.
good.
We haven't
Yeah.
done a live in so long.
And
Yeah.
I like my taste buds have completely shifted already.
Okay.
Really?
What's
Okay.
changed?
I always had like a texture problem. Like I couldn't do yogurt, couldn't do pudding, applesauce, anything like that.
Okay.
But now, like all I eat is yogurt, and like yogurt type things. And I think it was being forced
Yep.
to eat them, like with the diet and stuff. Like I had
Okay.
no choice.
Okay.
So
That's fun.
that's been a good thing.
So
feel
what
like that's
about
fun.
like flavors? Have flavors changed at all?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It hasn't changed for me, which I
Okay.
thought it would.
Okay.
I was really worried I wouldn't like peanut butter anymore because peanut butter is like my thing.
Oh, I
I just-
love peanut butter.
Peanut
Yeah,
butter
that's
is
my
good.
jam.
Yeah. When I make my protein balls, they're like, "Why are you putting so much peanut?" I like peanut butter. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, don't
love
judge
peanut butter.
me. Yeah. I jam pack that with
She
peanut
loves
butter.
it so much though, because I'm like, girl, I love me some peanut butter, but you do like one more scoop than I would. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn.
Oh yeah. Just load it on in there, and then I'll
Yeah.
do like
Yeah,
the peanut butter
definitely.
chips in it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
I
real
have to
good.
make those. That sounds so good.
So I
Oh,
don't,
they're great.
I don't think I heard you say, how'd you find your surgeon?
I just went on. Whenever I called the insurance company,
Mm-hmm.
they just told me to go online and look for the list that was approved.
Okay.
Kind of picked one.
Oh,
I didn't
no,
do
that's
too much
fine.
research, which is not everybody do your research, but I love him. He's so nice. I really lucked out.
Good,
Like he's
good.
very supportive and honest with me, which is what I need.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like whenever I was in the hospital, he's like, "You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay." I'm like, "I'm dying. This is not normal."
It's
all right.
completely
Does
normal.
he make you guys go through like therapy or anything?
Yeah. So that is one thing that I would probably change or look more into, is the therapy aspect,
Okay.
because my therapy assessment was just in, ask me questions, out.
Oh, ditto.
Like,
yeah.
Stuff that I kind of feel like should have sparked a red flag, did
Oh.
not spark a red flag. They're like,
Okay.
"Oh, next question." And I'm like, "Okay." all right.
Like
and I
what,
didn't realize that
you don't
until
mind?
like, yeah. So I feel like like the emotional eating aspect
Okay.
could have been like talked about a little bit more.
Okay.
Because growing up, I kind of had like a little bit of dysfunction. I know everybody has a little dysfunction, but I would eat then too. Like I think that's why I was such
Oh.
a chubby kid. So she was asking about my childhood and growing up, and I was like being completely honest because I
Good.
just wanted to be like, if you don't think this is a good idea for me, I don't want to have this surgery and be stuck and
Yeah.
then have mental health problems or transfer addiction or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's really just like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because now after surgery, whenever I can't eat my emotions,
Yeah.
like and dealing with them in a different way, which I know is like really cliche. That's like what everybody deals with. But I'm trying to find like therapy and stuff now because it's just, I don't even know. I've been so emotional after this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's a wild ride because like
Yeah.
it forced my ass to process my
Yeah.
stuff because I
Yeah.
would just like, this happened, move on. This happened, go, like keep going. I
Yeah.
would just never like process things.
Yeah.
And with the surgery, I had to because I couldn't eat.
You have no choice.
Yeah,
You
I
have
was
a
forced.
zero choice. You have to realize it. But I will say I went almost I did go 3 full years without addressing the emotions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm at where I'm at. So I like the fact that you're looking at it now
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
pushing it off because I don't like emotions. I don't like emotions from anybody at
Mm-mm.
all. Like,
Me
don't.
either.
I get uncomfortable. Like when she cries, I'm like,
Yeah.
I cry all the time.
Okay.
like you're okay. Just stay over there.
Uncomfy. I don't want to be uncomfy.
It makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't know what to say to you. It's like when somebody
Yeah.
dies and you're like, I'm sorry for your loss. Like
Sorry.
it sounds so dumb. Like I
Yeah.
don't
Like,
know
that's
what
not
you're
helping
feeling.
anybody.
Yeah, like my comments like that's
not
why I
gonna
like
bring it back.
emojis because I can be like, oh,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Sorry.
That's my favorite one.
Oh,
Like
but what's so
eh.
true about this is that you can express your emotions way better with emojis than you can.
yeah, because I
on a
don't
regular
like
basis.
emotions. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like feeling them. I don't like addressing them.
They don't feel good.
No.
Like, by the
Right.
way, like just
Emotions
FYI
suck.
by an emotional person, like
Yeah.
we feel it and you feel it like hard sometimes. And you're like, I don't want to feel this.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
nothing I can do can make it stop from like coming out of me. I'm like,
Coming
too late.
out.
Too late.
Nope. I'll just be like, that didn't happen. Cool.
Mhm.
Let's move on
Yeah.
to the next thing. And then I'll eat at night.
Yeah. Like
That's
what I hated.
That's it.
how
Oh
I
my-
deal with it.
I mean, that's definitely how I.
But I
yeah.
have stopped that since doing therapy.
Therapy helps,
Yeah.
man.
Therapy has been. Will you remind me to call my therapist actually after this?
Yeah. Do you
Okay,
need a
thank
set of
you.
appointment?
Yeah, because I forgot to call last week.
Oh, you'll be proud of me. I already set up 5 in a row.
Yeah, I need to just have a running
Oh, good.
schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I did one, guys, finally. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Oh.
And it was weird and good.
That's what I'm afraid. I'm like, this is gonna be so weird.
It's
I'm gonna
weird.
be like this.
I didn't find it weird. Like of all people, you would think I would find it weird, but
That's true.
no. I actually really enjoy my therapist. And like the moment that we got on Zoom, I was like, yeah, we're on it. Like I could tell like he knew where I was coming from
That's good.
and he just lets me talk. And then halfway through me talking, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that's why.
It's because
That's totally why.
I get uncomfortable talking about myself.
Yes, you do.
So I don't. That's why it's weird for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that when I was talking to her.
Yeah. It's really funny when you're like, I learned that all my stuff is my security blanket. And
Yeah.
it was like in the middle of talking about like, oh, how's the move going? And like saying goodbye to your dogs and things like that. And then I was like, yeah, because all my stuff. And I was really emotional because I'm selling a lot of it because it doesn't fit. And then I'm just like, fuck. Okay. There's a reason for this.
That's it.
There's a reason why I have so much shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't even fit
Yes.
in the place I'm moving.
Yes.
So cool. That happened.
Well, and that's what the cool thing is. Like, I definitely encourage you, Kaitlyn, to look into it
Yeah.
because, like, you're going to
Yeah.
just learn so many random shit about yourself. That's going to be super
Yeah.
helpful because
Yeah.
I had so many breakdowns that first year because I had
Yeah.
no idea. So I don't want you to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't tell what's like hormonal because I know it's a big hormonal
Yep.
change
Yes.
or what's really because I'm like, I just store my emotions down. I'm like, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're just
Yep.
gonna, and now I can't do that. But the hormonal change, I'm like, maybe I am just being a psychopath. I need to calm it down. Maybe, I don't know.
No, you're
So-
just being normal.
Yeah.
You're just being
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
It happens. And I think it's really good because you're already changing your habits
Mhm.
with using the tool of the surgery.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing that doesn't change is your mental. And
No.
so your mind is still like, we need to go back into pattern because that's where
Yeah.
we're safe.
Well, and remember, most psychopaths don't know that they're psychopaths. So
yeah,
That's true.
You're right. You're right.
So if
I'm
you're
not aware of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're worried about it, you're probably not one.
Not one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like narcissism.
Yeah.
If you think you have it, you
Probably don't.
usually don't, because narcissists don't really.
They don't think like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. So yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, definitely look into it.
Yeah.
So since your healthcare is back and you have all the things. So
Yes.
you want to tell everybody what your new job is and why you got the new job?
Yeah. So I was working on med-surg telemetry floor as a nurse.
Wait, what is that?
That sounded like one big word.
surgery.
Yeah.
So like the med-surg part is like surgery patients, like gallbladders and hips, knees.
Okay.
And then we also had telemetry patients, which is like cardiac patients, like after heart attacks or like stents and that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
we would watch their heart on the monitor, and you know, they'd be on certain different kinds of medication than the other patients. But we like never got stable breaks, which
Okay.
sounds horrible.
No,
Never
nursing's
got stable.
crazy. So
Yeah. You don't really get a break. You don't get too much of a calm work environment. So I figured if I'm making this big step to change my life, I want to do it the right way. I want to do it once, and I want it to last forever. So I found a new job at the dialysis clinic, where I work from like 4:45 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon.
okay.
And I get 3 breaks a day.
Yay!
Worry about anybody running away, or I have people to watch my patients and make sure everybody's alive. So, and that really helps with like my eating. Like I
I
could not
bet.
imagine going back to the hospital after surgery. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah. I
Just-
mean, lots of people ask that question, like, how am I
Wow.
supposed to get water and stuff
Yeah.
if I don't even have.
Yeah. Like I couldn't even drink at work. So
Yeah, we've heard that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the second time we've heard
We
that.
had a nurse message us about like what to do. And I was like, you're going to have to talk to your people because you're in the
Yeah.
medical field. My point was you're in the medical field. They know how important it is to get water and protein in, and you just had
Yeah.
surgery. So there has to be some weird in between, because she said that she
Mhm.
couldn't drink on the floor. And I was like,
Mhm.
dude,
I understand that COVID is still a thing. I understand that
Yeah.
people are still getting it, but you have to be able to drink water.
you have to be able to hydrate.
You cannot.
especially being post-op.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
my
if
gosh.
I was there, I would have just done it. But I just would have been like, you know, fire me, because I said it all the time.
right.
I know, because there's a shortage of nurses.
Yeah.
And like we have
So-
travel nurses, like no mean to interrupt
Yeah.
you. Just I dealt with a lot of nurses for like 6
yeah,
weeks.
the past couple months.
Yeah. So like they even were like, do you want to become a nurse? I almost everybody that came in contact with me was like, it's an 18-month program right now because you already have your bachelor's. And I was like, no, I'm good.
yeah,
Good.
no.
No.
Oh, thank you.
No, I don't know I do not want to deal with what you have to deal with. And
No.
that's on
No.
you
I-
are
Yeah.
awesome for wanting
It
to do
takes a
this.
special person to be a nurse.
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
It
Yeah,
does.
you guys are
because
fucking
Thank
rock
you.
stars.
fuck no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not for
No,
me.
New
dealing
job.
with patients that don't listen. And they kept
Yeah.
saying that we were like the most nicest patients they've had in a long time. We're like, what happens? And they're like, oh, we get yelled
Yeah.
at a lot. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why? I didn't even understand. Like the shit that went down with me and Eric was pretty crazy. And like, not once
Mhm.
did I feel like I'm going to go yell at these people.
I'm going to go scream at somebody
Yeah.
or attack them.
No,
Yeah.
that was
That-
never in my forefront. Like that's
Yeah.
yeah. But you probably have dealt with that, right?
Yeah.
Just- yeah.
Because you're dealing with people at like the worst days of their
Their life,
lives
yeah.
and like the worst time or their lowest point. So you kind of just have to take it with a grain of salt, which sounds horrible, but I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Like I need a change.
Yeah.
So now I work with the dialysis patients. They're all so sweet.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm home by 3:30 and I don't miss anything with my kid and
Yeah.
Yay.
make dinner.
Oh, that's great.
So,
And you get
Yeah.
your breaks to get your protein,
Get
get
my
your water.
Yeah. My
Awesome.
protein's so much better.
Good.
Sweet.
So,
So are you hitting all of the
kind of.
goals? The goals. That's
For
the word.
water and protein?
Yeah, I need to blow my nose.
Okay, hold on.
A little.
A
Not too
little.
much. Yeah. I'm still struggling with the protein.
Don't mind me. I'm a moose
Okay.
when I blow my
I was
nose.
trying to cause a
If
distraction.
it helps, I can mute your track. So.
Thank you. I would appreciate that because I do sound like a moose when I blow my nose, and I'm totally aware of that fact. So,
oh my god.
So how much protein are you getting on average?
Like 50, 55.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll hit like 70. But whenever I work, it's so much better. When I'm at home,
Yeah.
I don't know what happens, but I am like at the low end of the 50s.
Oh,
because at work you have a routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're like, you have to go eat right now.
Yeah.
It's forced. I remember that when I worked, I was like, when I'm at home on Saturday and Sunday, I barely make it.
Yeah.
To like because you're supposed to like, I was supposed to be at like 84 or something.
I'm the complete opposite. When I'm out of the house, that's when I don't hit it. When I'm in the house, then I do because I have like I can get to the food.
Yeah, I don't think about food when I'm home until I'm like, wait, I'm stuttering.
Yeah,
that's what I notice.
That's funny. I was gonna ask a question. I don't know. My nose is like driving me crazy.
So Kaitlyn, what does your support look like? What's family and friends going on? Are you open with people?
Yeah, I have a lot of support.
Oh,
I'm very lucky. And I knew I had a lot of support, but like afterwards, I just realized how much I had. So I have my parents, my grandparents, my cousins even came over to like help me in like the post-op weeks.
Oh,
nice.
And like I have like 3 really good friends. My siblings came over to help me. And like whenever I would go out with my friends, like start going out to restaurants and stuff. And they're like, are you sure you can eat that? Let's go somewhere where you can find something.
Nice.
So like they really try to make me not feel so left out because I can't eat as much and make me, which is really nice.
That's awesome.
And they're always like, checking on me. And yeah, I didn't realize, I was worried like after I'm like, I'm gonna be by myself. Nobody's going to know what I'm going through because I don't know many people who have had the surgery.
Yeah.
So just having them has been real nice.
Good.
And I tell them all the time, I'm like, I know I'm emotional, but I'm just so grateful. Okay.
Oh, well, it can be a very lonely process if you don't have somebody to rely on where they're okay you talking about it and like, checking in on you. And I know that Mel felt like that, that you were, and that's why we created
the pod
because we didn't want people to feel like that. So, and that's why we have the Benchies support group, which which
I love,
because she's in it.
It helped. The Benchies do help so much. I made a post on there a couple of times, and everybody's just so kind with like their answers and like suggestions for questions. Because, like I said, I don't know anybody who's had it.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of, I don't know. It's helped a lot.
And it's kind of a guessing game. Like you're like, I don't quite know what to do.
Right.
So you're like, okay, well, what do you guys eat?
Yeah.
Like, cause I know,
what do you eat?
Because I know that's like such a huge thing is I remember walking into the store. I know you had a moment like this and you're walking around and I'm like, I literally can't eat any of this.
Yep.
Like, what am I doing here?
Why am I here?
Why am I here? What do I eat? Like, there's not like, there's lists out there for grocery shopping, but it's like, what if you don't like half of those foods?
Yeah.
Then you're just like walking aimlessly around the store. And I've done it a couple times where I'm just like, I have a cart, it's completely empty, and I'm just walking around the store trying to figure out what to eat. And I'm just like,
it can be depressing too.
Yeah.
Like it makes you like, wow, I can't eat anything anymore.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So are you a cook? Or at
I
heart?
do like to cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like it. I'm probably not the best, but I like to do it. I realized that I like to cook after I got off like the liquid diet and stuff. So, and like my first time making scrambled eggs, I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed cooking.
Yeah.
And this is just a scrambled egg. So, but I make really boring recipes, stuff that's easy.
Hey, don't be hard on yourself.
Stuff. Yeah. Just easy stuff.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to cook?
So I like roast, which I haven't made one yet, but just like, or like a roasted chicken, like in, I guess that's not roasted, but it's in a crock pot. It's like a garlic parm chicken.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
So,
Seriously.
yeah, it's really good. I do like that.
That does not sound boring.
No.
I'm just gonna point that
No.
out. That sounds like involved.
It's just a bottle of garlic parm sauce sugar free on a chicken. It sounds
Well,
real fancy.
You made it sound much fancier than what you.
Hey,
Yeah, I like
we
it.
can jazz it up.
100%. Oh my goodness. So, because you have an 8-year-old, you said. So,
Yeah.
how did you explain it to him what you were doing?
So he's a very emotional boy, like his mom. But so he was very worried.
Okay.
Which I didn't. So I tried to I don't know. My mom was a nurse. I'm a nurse. So like we just get things cut and dry. Like there's no
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, babying it. I'm like, I'm having surgery to get my stomach removed almost all the way so that I can get healthy for you. So, and he understood it in that way.
Okay.
And while I was gone, he just kept FaceTiming me at the hospital and stuff because he was so worried. But he understands. He'll even say, Mom, you can't eat that. You can't eat that.
Okay.
I'm like, Michael, I'm allowed to eat what I want. Okay. You're
Simmer
not.
down.
Oh
He's
my
going to be your food
gosh.
police.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
usually are.
It's
Yeah.
the kids.
He tries to be. I'm
Yeah.
calm down, child.
Yeah. When
But now he's just,
oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say he's adjusted to it now.
Oh, good.
We're back to normal.
Oh,
No more emotions. I get no more love.
Yeah, when I had my nieces living with me and my ex, and I remember because you have to go that 30 days without caffeine after, or I did. I had to do 30 days, which was absolute hell. But the girls would go into their play kitchen and they would make coffee. That's what they called coffee, is coffee. And they'd be like, do you want some coffee? And I'm like, no, I can't have any coffee. And they're like, doctor says no coffee. And I'm like, okay,
I
no
love
coffee
it.
for Kelly. So
No
I'd be like, I'll
coffee.
take a hot tea. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they'd make, yeah.
How cute.
and they'd be, or a protein shake.
Yeah,
They
there you
knew
go.
protein shake. So they'd make me a fake protein shake.
That's
and bring it over
adorable.
to me.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah.
My
So
goodness.
they kind of understood because I had surgery right around when they were moving out.
Yeah.
So they saw the whole process of
Yeah.
liquid diet and then me going to the room when they ate because I couldn't.
Nope.
You can't
Yeah.
watch that when you're going through a
No.
liquid diet. It's so hard. I can't imagine you having to cook for your son.
Well, I don't know. This may have been the worst or the best decision. I still haven't decided. But I started my liquid diet when we went on our family vacation.
Oh,
It was
that's right.
3 days into it. I started it. Just because I thought all I'm going to do is lay on the beach and drink protein shakes. I don't
Yeah.
have to do anything.
Yep.
My dad can cook. My stepmom can cook for my kid.
There
I
you
don't
go.
have to do anything.
yes.
But it was horrible. It was a horrible time. I just
Aw.
wanted to eat everything. I'm like, this was horrible idea. I don't
Yes.
know why I did that, but
Oh, dang. I did the
yeah.
same thing right towards the end of my, it was literally, I had 3 days
Yeah, you went to the
left. I went to the beach.
with the Smurfs.
Yeah. And I remember we all went out to eat and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'll have some soup. And I
broth.
it was literally I was like, I'm on a liquid diet. I can't eat anything. And the lady's like, okay, well, we can make you a tomato broth. We can make you the nurse or the waitress was very sweet
That's
and
cool.
got me what I needed. But I
Yeah.
remember eating half of it. And then I was like, I'll take the rest back, I guess. Because I was just
Oh my God.
yeah. And then one of the Smurfs husbands, that's what we called each other because we wore blue scrubs during dental school. So we were the Smurfs. So one of their husbands, we're sitting there playing a game and he goes up, gets an ice cream, comes and sits down right next to me. And I'm playing. And then I look over and I'm like, I'm going to go down to the room.
Yeah.
And and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, nope, it's fine. Live your life. I'm going to just go down and read and just hang out away
Just
from
gonna
any
go remove
food.
myself. Yeah.
It's so
I'm-
hard. It's really hard.
I did not have to do that. So
No, you did not.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No,
I hate you every day.
Did
for
you?
it.
you may have been the smarter one here because That was a horrible idea.
Did you have to do
I
2
just think
weeks?
about it. 10 days.
10 days.
days.
Okay, close enough.
Okay. Was it the
Yeah.
whole vacation, basically?
It was 3 days into the vacation.
Okay.
So I had, and like everybody, like we went out for a big dinner on my last night, my
Nice.
last supper of COVID.
Yeah.
So that was nice. But after that, like you said, I had to run away a couple of times. Like I cannot be around you people when you're eating.
Yep.
Mhm.
Not to be a crazy person. I just need to be alone and not smell your delicious tacos that you're
Yeah.
making.
Yes.
It's so
Yeah.
hard.
It's before when you're in your liquid diet. And then
Mhm.
after for about, I would say like a month and a half, 2 months, I was like, I don't want to go out to dinner with anybody. I don't want to go over to anybody's like party, nothing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you look like if you go to a party, especially like a kid's party,
Oh, you invited me to Olive Garden 9 days after my.
I did
For her
not
birthday.
realize, and I apologize for that now. I have apologized. I did not realize it was such a big thing.
It is, yeah.
And
So
now it's like,
hard.
you don't want to go anywhere. Like,
Mm-mm.
you guys have your food over there. I will be over here.
Yep. I was like, I love you, but I cannot. And you're like, that's
I
totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty easygoing.
You are, you
So
are.
I'm like,
It's true.
I understand. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't make it. But now I really understand
Yeah.
because,
Full force, man.
yeah, I went to a birthday party and it was cupcakes, chips, cookies, pizza. Like, it was all of the bad things.
All the
that-
tropes.
Yeah.
Not bad things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not the ideal food for a newly bariatric patient.
Yeah.
And I remember like peeling the cheese and the toppings off the
Yep.
pizza. And then I had like
I still do that.
one little taste of the cupcake, like
Yeah.
of this frosting. And I was like, okay, I'm
I'm
done.
done.
I'm full.
done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My actually a couple nights ago was my best friend, her gender reveal. So it was like my first outing, like at a party.
Okay.
And she had like these sliders and all this other good food. So I'm like taking the ham and cheese off the
Yep.
slider. And then she breaks out these crumble cookies, which I've never had crumble cookies. And I'm like,
Don't.
and it was a peanut butter one. So
Oh.
I'm like, I did take some of the icing,
There
bite
you
of
go.
it.
Yep.
Icing. I'm like, I cannot.
Those crumble cookies.
They're-
I blame them for all of my regain. I'm just going to say. I blame them all.
Oh,
never-
because they call
That was my
themselves.
first
free.
time having them.
Yeah.
They're so good.
My first time too was like a year and a half ago. Like it was at a girls' bachelorette party
yeah,
that we
if
had.
they had never ordered those,
I
I, would
know.
have never gone to Crumble.
I had no idea they existed.
I didn't either.
Wasn't aware of the situation that
No.
you can have cookies delivered to your house.
Yes.
What?
I didn't even know they did that.
Oh, I should
Yeah.
have told
Oh,
you.
Oh, yeah, they deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
deliver.
dangerous.
It is real dangerous. Yeah, I would not recommend. Just pretend like they don't exist.
Yeah.
I haven't had them in a while, but once in a while, Zach's daughter will be like, "Can we go to Crumble?" I'm like, "No,
No,
no,
don't even
we're not
ask.
bringing Crumble into this house. Thank
No.
you,
I had it last night.
you fucker." Did you have to tell me that?
No.
Which one did you get?
I'm boring. I got chocolate chip, but Eric got the Pop-Tart one.
How was it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I took a little
Yeah.
taste-a-roo.
A little taste-a-roo. I like their key lime pie one. Is
They're
really good.
so big. So I'm
They-
like, he's
they're
like,
like
get your
big.
own. And I was like, bro, I just need a bite. Like, that's it. Like,
Just
I don't
one
need
bite.
any more than that. I just need to
Yeah.
know if it tastes good or not.
Yeah, Bianca will go onto their website and you know how they like have the little videos of them making the cookie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. It should be like, see, you can't tell me this doesn't look good. And I'm like,
Dude, that's food porn. That
Bianca.
is not okay.
no, I am like,
God.
Show
I am-
me that.
I'm refocused in my journey. Stop it. It's
Yeah.
Zach put those fucking little tiny chocolate chip cookies that you get
Mhm.
at Costco.
Okay.
Put those in the fucking cart yesterday. I was like, I saw that. And he's like, you will never
Get 'em
see them
out.
again. They'll be hiding.
That's
and I was like,
fine.
I better not come face to face with those bitches.
No, get them out of my
Put 'em
sight.
back.
Yeah, no, because those are like, they're dangerous. They're like,
Bite size.
oh, yeah, they're like this big.
Yeah,
Oh
and that's
my
they're literally the quintessential slider food.
Oh
Butter.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because it just like melts in your mouth, goes straight down the stomach.
Yeah.
And you can pack half of that thing away before you even realize it. I have not done that. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
You could do it.
I envisioned you doing it, so that's why I had
I
to
have
stop.
not. I've watched Chloe do it, but
So
I
good.
have
It's so
personally not done that.
Oh man,
What?
you're getting me today. Just goofing. I love it.
I feel like we are in a rhythm today, like just pure silliness.
No silliness. It's been
Just-
nice.
Just pure
Silly
silliness.
goofy time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I like it.
Kaitlyn, to hijack your episode a little bit.
We're just gonna
That's
talk about
okay.
cookies.
I know.
Okay, so you're outside of, you had the liquid diet, you did the PRA diet. What was the first solid food you ate?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs.
And you
Eggs,
loved
yeah.
it?
I loved it. I never loved the scrambled eggs so much in my life.
Right.
I literally recorded myself eating it. I'm like, I need to remember this. How happy I am right now.
Right.
I love
Um,
it.
Ugh.
And then I made a lot of the ricotta bake.
Okay.
Okay.
And then once I could add meat into it, it was even better.
Okay.
And then I've been doing a lot of like the chicken salad, like sandwich chicken salad, but
Mhm.
and tuna salad.
Okay.
And I've been cleared to go back to all regular food. So like the chicken I was talking about, my dad just had a cookout. So we had hamburgers and
Okay.
so I had a hamburger. I can eat like half of it, but
Did it
yeah,
go down
was
okay?
delicious. Mhm.
Good.
I have noticed like that meat takes, like I can feel it longer.
Yeah, right?
It's so weird. I'm like, I never thought I'd be able to.
I felt like I could feel
Tell
like
them
right in the
something.
back. Like it would just sit a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
feel like it's the tougher meat.
The ground
So
beef.
ground
Yeah.
beef, steak, things like that. They just
Yeah.
sit a little bit longer. And I know it's because they're more dense. And so the protein
Mhm.
sticks around
you can
longer.
feel
You
it.
want that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I tend to go more towards like chicken thighs and stuff because
Yeah.
they don't like get stuck.
Yeah, you're more of a
Yeah.
white meat. You like the fishes and the chickens.
I do like chicken and fish. Although when we went to Melting Pot on Saturday, Zach tried tuna there.
Okay.
And he was like, that was the best thing I've ever had. He
Ooh.
had
Mhm.
filet mignon and tuna, and he chose the tuna.
Like
over the filet.
ahi tuna?
No,
No.
just tuna.
It's regular tuna.
Like a tuna steak thing, but it's like bite sized.
cool. That's awesome.
But
I would like to try it.
Yeah.
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 I need
It
to
was
try more seafood. I just eat shrimp. That's it.
That's my
I
jam.
need to expand my palate.
Yeah.
Costco has this garlic shrimp and garlic butter shrimp, I think is what it is. And you can literally put that on top of anything. And it's so
So
good.
good.
And he'll make me some Alfredo with a little bit of pasta. And then we cut up his bacon in it. And then he dumps the garlic butter shrimp in it. Oh, it's so good.
Oh.
It's so good.
That
It's like
sounds
my
good.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. We're just going to call
We're
this
gonna live food
food.
porn.
Food.
Food
food
porn. Yep. That's gonna be this.
If you are in your liquid
Sorry,
diet,
Kaitlyn.
do not listen to this episode.
So ridiculous.
Not
Oh
the
my
one
God.
for you.
Not the
Well,
one.
I think that like this is a good point though. Like you can tell like we are all foodies
Yeah.
and we enjoy food.
Yeah.
I mean, mine borders on addiction. No, I do have a
Yeah,
food
we're
addiction.
food addicts.
We are food addicts.
Yeah.
But we are also foodies. And I know that's a concern that a lot of people have is that like, I like eating food. Well, hello, I do too.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it just shows you that you could still enjoy food after surgery.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, because you're still enjoying your food now.
Yeah. Like it was recently that I started enjoying food again. And the mental really kicked in whenever I like couldn't enjoy food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which made me realize that I am a foodie.
Yeah.
Like I'm addicted to food, but also I just like to cook it. I like to,
You have good
You know.
memories that surround cooking.
yeah.
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 It's,
I
know for
My
a lot of
family
people,
is-
it's like family time.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
My family cooks a lot. My dad actually just opened up a pizza truck, which is very hard for me that we have to work. I have to work it and stuff.
Oh,
So I'm around pizza all the time. But yeah.
That would be
But what was I saying? Where was I going with that? Lost my memory.
It's okay.
okay.
It happens all the time. I think I've done it like 5 times.
I think I was just saying I was a foodie, but I'm back to enjoying food again.
Okay.
So those first couple weeks, they'll pass. It's a bad time,
Mhm.
but if you enjoy food, you'll enjoy it again.
Yeah. It
It's the
doesn't
short-
erase the food, like the enjoyment
Yeah.
with food.
No, it
Mhm.
doesn't. It comes back. I hated food for a while.
Yeah.
I had a love-hate relationship with
But I
food.
also think you didn't have, like, you were very like, this is what I eat.
Yep.
Instead of like experimenting.
Well, Eric would try different recipes and stuff. So I would do it that way. I just was like, this is just what I eat, right? This is just like, I do like routines. So it was very easy for me to fall into the routines of it. So like, yeah, my morning and afternoon was exactly the same every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I feel
For,
like
like,
if you
2
switch
years.
that up though,
Yeah.
you get a little bit more interested in it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, this week I'm going to have, chicken salad with some crackers or
Mhm.
whatever. And then you're
Mhm.
like, okay, next week we're going to try this.
Mhm.
And then next week, like if you switch it up, I think because I get bored really easily.
Yeah.
So it's like one morning I'll really want eggs. The next morning I won't want anything.
Right.
And I'll just
Yeah.
want a Profi. Or, so I'm always trying to like keep it interesting,
I find comfort in having the same things.
having a routine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause like, I don't have to worry about what's next. Like I already
Mhm.
know because it's the same thing. It's like, okay, cool. Like I like to only have to decide. What I realize is actually because I make a lot of decisions all day long.
Yeah.
Like I'm the decision woman. People are asking me questions, and it's like if I don't have to worry about like a lot of my food, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, got the 2, and I loved food eventually. It just took me a while. It was like probably 6 months to 9 months is when it started again.
Okay.
But it was that first initial shock of I can't have what I want when I'm upset.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the problem.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
just eliminated it from your mind.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was like, fuck it, food. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're
I
not-
hate you.
It was like
I-
a best friend that I had to like punch away for a while. I was
Uh-huh.
like, fuck you, bitch. You can't help me anymore.
Yeah.
Damn it. I have to do this myself.
You have to do the mental work
Yeah.
to get past it. Yeah. I mean, I went straight towards my food comfort. Like
You did.
it was I couldn't spend money because that was the thing is like right after Satan left, I couldn't spend money. So I went towards food.
Yep. Yep.
Because I guarantee you if I had been able to spend money, I probably wouldn't have turned towards food.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Because you get way excited when you buy stuff.
I like it. I like it too much. I've gotten a lot better though.
Yeah.
Like I'm only buying like necessity.
Perfect.
Well, I can't fit half of my shit into Zach's house. So I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, if I can't fit the other stuff I already own into a house, I probably shouldn't be buying more stuff.
No, you shouldn't.
So
No,
I
you
did buy the
shouldn't.
coffee cart though, but it is
I think
fully
that
utilized.
that was necessary though.
It was very necessary.
Yeah.
He was probably going to kill me if he had to move my coffee one more time.
I
Because I have like all of my coffee shit. So I have my Avi, I have my little mixer, I
Mhm.
have my espresso maker, my Keurig, all that, like right in one area. And then I took over half of his cupboard in another area. So
You have a lot of
hey,
appliances.
Needed your own space.
Yeah.
yes. So that's what we did. And he's very excited for it to be completed. Because I have to wait for the little water filler thingy. Because I'm not a peasant and I don't like taking the back of the Keurig off and filling it with water. It's annoying.
Oh my God.
And so
You are so difficult.
I know. So Zach found this little water filler thing that you plug into the back of the fridge and then you just turn this little thing and it fills up your Keurig. And so you never have to like take the back off to fill.
Are you for reals right now?
I'm 100% serious. It should be here tomorrow.
They make that thing?
Yeah, he found it.
Oh my God.
'Cause I
And he
complained.
looked for it. He
did.
enabled this
Yeah, because
shit.
I was like, it's a typical like problem. Like
It is not a problem.
it's a problem
That
for
is
me
not a problem.
that I see that is a problem because
Oh,
that is like
fuck
if you ask me
me.
what's the one thing I hate doing
Oh.
during the day, it's filling the back of the Keurig.
Filling your Keurig.
Yeah,
Kellykins.
I don't know why.
I mean, I did. Okay, I'm so sorry, Kaitlyn. And we have to just keep on the squirrel moment for a hot second. So there is underneath us right here is a electric.
I know where she's going with
yeah,
this.
she does. It's a water kettle, whatever, just to heat up your water for tea.
Yeah.
Okay. So
right here.
this girl,
And it's got stuff in it, so we should probably empty it out.
she has the audacity. So all we have to do is walk upstairs. My kitchen's above us.
There's 2 sets of stairs.
Yeah. Fill it up, bring it down, right? This is her compromise. We need to keep water down here.
I want to get a couple things of bottled
And I go,
water, and then
"Excuse-"
I could just dump them in there.
I'm like, you want to buy water bottles to put in our water or electric water kettle when we can just fill it up right above us? And she's like, yes. I'm like, you have a problem.
No,
You have a problem. You walk your fucking ass upstairs and you fill it up your goddamn self. I'm like, there's people that have to like walk with like tubs of water across long.
Well, they should live here then.
No, they can't. Not everybody can just do that. Kelly. Oh, it's your privilege is showing right now.
Yes, 100%.
Oh my God,
I am
it's
not
horrible.
a peasant. I want
Oh my
water
God.
bottles to put in my tea kettle.
And you know, we have never done that because I will not let that shit happen.
We've never done that.
That's bullshit
Excuse the word.
garbage.
No, and then guess why I don't use it?
Yeah, she
Because
does
I
it.
don't have bottles of water to dump in there. So
This lazy
I don't-
bitch next.
It's not laziness. It's I just don't like it.
That's what you. It's your excuse.
I'm not
I can say
lazy.
that to anything.
You can. That is your right, is to say that about anything. However,
Okay.
between me filling up the tea kettle and the water upstairs, there's 2 staircases. And
There is.
I don't want to go up those. Once I'm down here, I'm down here.
I mean, you said you wanted a booty. Use the stairs.
I will do squats before I will go upstairs and fill up that tea kettle.
I know.
I know.
I can see there's
Yeah.
mold in that water.
Yeah, I don't fill it. I don't wash it.
Hey,
It's your house.
It's summer. We're not gonna have hot water in here. Anyways, Kaitlyn, NSVs, because you know that's our favorite thing. Any NSVs in the last 2 months?
It's not a real stall, but like just how your weight loss goes.
Okay.
There was like a couple weeks where I wasn't losing anything.
Okay.
And I was like, this is not working. I don't know what I did, but I messed it up. I stretched it out with my scrambled eggs. I don't know what happened. So I like put like side-by-side pictures because everybody else was saying that they could tell a difference.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't. You're all crazy. But whenever I did that side-by-side picture, I did see a big difference.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. It was kind of like a big old shock.
Yeah.
And then for my friend, that gender reveal I was at, none of my pants fit me because I haven't really gotten dressed. I've been in scrubs or
Yeah.
pajama clothes.
How
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm like, none of my pants fit me. So, and my favorite jeans, like literally fell off of my body.
Yay!
I'm like, they were like baggy mom jeans, but they just
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
awesome.
How much have you lost?
45.
Jeez.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
You've-
wonder your pants can't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you go down 2 sizes every 10 pounds.
Is that
Do you?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Me.
So, or you go every 10 pounds, you go down one size. So you've gone down
4
4
sizes.
sizes.
Well, that makes sense because those jeans were a 20 and I had like, you buy like a smaller pair of pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I bought it like years ago whenever I was doing other diets. And I'm like, I think I still have them in my closet. And it was a 16 and they fit.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that was another one.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other NSVs that you might have hit. But I'm trying to think back to like the early ones
Mm-hmm.
of NSVs.
Another weird one. It's my seatbelt. It doesn't move. Like once it's in one spot, it stays there.
Okay.
And like before, my belly was so big, like my seatbelt would be like poking me,
Okay.
That's
Like,
good.
That
And now
means
it's-
when you're in a car accident, you will not get too hurt.
When?
in the work.
I said if. I didn't say when. I said
Oh,
if.
I could have sworn you said when, and I was like, Melanie. Let's
Wait.
not.
Did I say if or when?
I think you said when.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna
Like I
play
said,
that back. We're gonna
I'm a
play that
horrible
back.
driver, so it's bound to happen. I literally just dropped my car off to get the front bumper put back on
Oh,
right before this.
oh no.
What
So-
happened?
An animal ran out in front of me, a
Oh.
deer.
Oh.
So
Well,
Okay.
that's not your fault.
yeah,
No, but it still has to get fixed. So that sucks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
it does.
I mean, I'm a
stink.
really horrible driver.
I don't think so.
I backed into a cop car.
Yeah, that's an isolated incident.
It was parked.
I know. You're not helping yourself in this
No,
dynamic.
I'm just saying, I backed into a cop car 2 weeks after I got Marshmallow,
I know you did.
and I have a
You
backup
didn't-
camera.
I know, but you were not used to a backup camera.
I had a backup camera in my last car.
Well, then I'm
yeah, that's why I
sorry.
don't.
Trying here.
Yeah.
Trying here.
Oh
You're
god.
trying your
Oh my
best.
god.
Oh,
So,
my
what are
help
you
her out.
looking forward to most over the next couple of months?
Well, I started working out. I ride my bike. Yeah.
Nice.
I know I should do like weightlifting, but I'm just trying to incorporate something.
Just do what you
I'm
can.
It's behind
starting
you,
at
right?
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that a Peloton?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I bought it like again with me trying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an old thing.
Okay.
So it's the older version, but I'm now on it and I ride it. I like try to get on it once a day.
Good.
And I'll do like the arm and leg workouts on there, like the
Okay.
full body training workouts after.
Nice.
But I just want to feel stronger
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I feel like things are getting a little flabby.
Okay.
And it's just like loose skin, like my arms
Yeah.
and like my boobs, especially. I'm like, I've always had big boobs and I don't know where they're going. But-
Yeah. Yeah.
You're peeing them
I
out.
don't know.
You're peeing
Yeah.
them out. There we go. We figured it out. Mel guessed it. You now pee out your boobs.
Your boobs.
Your boob deflates because you're
That's
peeing it out.
Yes.
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 All that water you drink.
That's right.
Oh my God.
And also getting into like the 100s. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. I remember Wonderland was pretty exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
mhm.
I remember hitting it and I was just like, yes.
I know. You're going to have to celebrate.
Yes. Celebrate
Yeah.
every milestone,
Mhm.
no matter how small.
My friends were telling me like I need to reward myself with like a certain milestone,
Yeah.
like with 50. And I'm like, I can't think of anything. I just
Do you like,
pedicures.
yeah, I was saying, do you like makeup,
Yeah.
pedicures? Like you can just buy something new for whatever thing you like
Yeah.
to do, like earrings, like,
yeah.
well, because
I
she
do
has
like
hoops on.
earrings. I am an earring. I
Yeah.
do like earrings.
Yeah, go
I
get
mean,
some
there's
more
so many
earrings.
things.
Yeah, it's like I did once. It was just like going to a show. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
Helium with Eric. Like
Yeah.
it was just something like you can do something with your son. Like it can be
Mhm.
something simple. It doesn't have to be like a big
Yeah.
old.
No, like
Yeah, I think in my
Nothing.
mind I make it too big. And it doesn't need to be big.
you're
like,
making
it
it
just,
too
Yeah.
much instead of thinking small.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I set it up to like because somebody had sent me, it was like for every 10 pounds you got like a small thing. And then
Mhm.
for every like 50 you got something a little bit bigger. So
Yeah.
it was like you got to have Starbucks that morning, or you got to like, or you put like $10 into the fund for your big thing. So it was like you
Yeah.
were making progress. When
like
I hit
that.
my goal weight, I got my tattoo, my Phoenix,
Yep.
Oh.
because I was like, I
Okay, good
always
one.
wanted a tattoo on my arm. And I
Mhm.
was like, if
Why
I hit my
not?
goal weight, why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to find
that's a
something
good one.
fun
yeah.
Yeah.
because you're really
I
close
don't
to
really
50
have a
pounds.
goal weight, which I don't know if that's good or bad.
That could be a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just want to feel better.
I think that's good. I think it's good
Yeah.
not to hyper focus on the numbers,
Yeah.
because it's not the end all be all
No.
of your journey. Like that's
Mhm.
why we do the non-scale victories, why we focus so much on like
Yeah.
other living your life versus the number on the scale. Because the number on the scale can lie to you and tell
Yeah.
you you're not worth it. And that's not good.
Just,
I've had to cut myself off from the scale.
Yeah.
At one
Yeah.
point, I was weighing myself every day, which was very toxic and very discouraging. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do that.
So you definitely let it affect your day if it wasn't
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then it would affect like my food and water. like what I would choose. Like I already messed up. So
Oh,
might as well
okay.
take a break, which is very, again, why I think I need therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to sound, I would agree with you. Like
Yeah.
those
Those are red
thoughts
flags.
are
Mhm.
things that I feel like working it out through a therapist is going to make it
Yeah.
make sense to where you're like,
Mhm.
okay, I am, because my worth, and we talked about it on one of the episodes, is very much tied to my weight
Yeah.
and how I feel
Yeah.
in my body. So I
Mhm.
don't think I'm worth more. I think I'm worth more when I'm at a thinner weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is obviously a very unhealthy
Mhm.
thought because
Yeah.
it's not
Because it's
true.
not.
But it's, you definitely have to pick a day, either once a week or once a month, where you're like, okay, this is
Yeah.
my way. This is my weighing day. And if it's up, there's so many different things that can affect that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
you yourself did not mess up.
Well, what would
Yeah.
help me too is like looking at the things that I've eaten for the past like few days.
Uh-huh.
And if it never even added up to 3,500 calories, I'm like, then that has to be water weight and stuff, because 3,500 calories is a pound.
Yes.
So I was like, I haven't even eaten enough to gain anything.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
has to be hormones or water weight or something that's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
So that's how I
Mhm.
would trick my brain, because I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. And normally it was
Yeah.
like, like I said, not like I said, but don't weigh yourself in the evenings,
Yeah.
afternoons. It needs to be like right when you wake up, right after you go to the bathroom,
Yep.
because that's going to be the lowest weight that you can be that day. Because once you start moving around, everything starts going and
Yep.
moving around.
Yep.
All the fluids start shifting.
Mhm.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Mhm.
And that's what I did every morning. I was a morning every day
Mhm.
weigher.
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to see. But I also think like back then I was like, if it was up, I was like, oh, it'll come off. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
never really paid attention to it because it was
Mhm.
steadily going down. Now I
Yeah.
feel like if it had been like a true stall where it's like weeks, months,
Yeah.
I think I probably
Mhm.
would have started freaking out a little bit
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's understandable. I say if you guys do get to those stalls, just talk to your surgeon, your
Yeah.
dietitian,
Mhm.
because it's not necessary to be like hard on yourself about
no. And
Yeah.
half the time you can do, it's you change up your workouts, you change up what you're
Mhm.
eating because your body does get used to the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what I think. Like every Wednesday now, I meet a Wednesday
okay.
from like my surgery day, because that's the weekly to weigh myself then. And it's been still around the same, but I've also started working out. So like I'm like, I
There you
think
go.
it might be muscle or something,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not so hard on myself now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm moving.
Well,
Just
good.
keep in your brain that you are not messing anything up.
No.
You are doing
Yeah.
everything correct. And even if you have a splurge item like a mozzarella stick or a crumble
Yeah.
cookie bite, you're not messing anything up. You're just living your life.
Yeah. You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aw. Well, what are you looking forward to for the next 3 months?
I just asked that.
No, you
Just
didn't.
becoming more active.
Did you?
Yeah.
What she looks forward to in the next 3 months?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
what?
literally said, what are you looking forward to over the next few months?
I'm so sorry.
Just being more active.
Just being more active.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just being more active.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not feeling like I'm gonna like croak if I do a lot of physical activity.
Okay.
I guess my main question is like your goals, I guess. What are your goals for the next 3 months? That's what I should have said.
Okay.
Sorry.
I want to do better with my protein
Okay.
Okay.
and find different ways to do that. My protein, again, working out. I want to get on like a regular schedule, and I really want to try to like weight train more than ride the bike.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means I have to get a gym membership. So that would be a goal.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's it. I can't really think that's it.
So just protein and working out. I think
think-
that's an easy,
yeah.
that's a fair one.
Well, and those are two
Yeah.
big, really big goals.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's okay that you only have those two. Like,
Well, and it
Yeah.
sounds like you're just like a protein shake away of hitting your protein goals though.
Yeah.
So
And
that
that's what I'm
one.
bad. I hate protein shakes.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate protein shakes. Like my dietitian would get so frustrated with me because I'm like, I can't drink another protein shake. But I need to find a way to make it better.
Yes. Yes. Well, with
So-
devotion, you can make stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you can have
Yeah.
like protein waffles and pancakes and like you can put
Yeah,
it
that's
in
great.
things. So that's always an option. It's just not a lot of protein powders you can actually bake with.
Yeah,
is
because
the
it
deal.
messes with the molecules or something.
yeah.
I like to
But
do
you can bake with that one
you can bake with devotion. Yeah.
Yeah.
with devotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I make protein waffles, like the mini ones, and then I put eggs and stuff on the top of it. So then you're getting the protein from the eggs, but you're also getting the protein from the waffle.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
and like she has one that's just buttery blend. So it's
Yeah.
literally for baking. It's kind of
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh,
So yeah, definitely look into that
I'm gonna
because
have
if
to try
you're
that.
liking cooking, right? So
yeah.
this would be a good like segue for you to be able to like cook more and be in
Yeah.
the kitchen more. And like when
Mhm.
you're standing, you know, like it's still movement. It still
Yeah.
counts.
Well,
So,
what did you
Yeah.
put? You put it in something.
yeah, I put it in so it was a rice. It was like a black bean, onions,
Yeah.
and all the veggies with some rice, some
Mhm.
jasmine rice, and I threw it in there and just sprinkled it on.
Yeah.
And then I
Oh.
stirred it up.
Yeah. And
Good.
she actually, when we went to her house, she made us meatballs
She
that
did.
had the buttery blend in it.
Yep. So,
That is a good idea.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like the
I have to order
binder.
this buttery blend.
Yeah.
I know. When we first heard about it, we were like, what?
I was so confused. I'm like,
Huh.
wait, it's a powder? Like, I'm supposed to put this in a shake? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, you can, but
You can, but most people
Well,
use it for cooking.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Because she likes to make sure you can have stuff at home. Like, that
Yeah.
was one of Dana's biggest things because she has a couple kids too. So she's like, how do we make them happy? But how do I get them protein?
Yes.
And that's
Huh.
what she did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
So
yeah,
check it
definitely
out.
checking that out.
Yeah.
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 Because your little
That would
guy
help a
would
lot.
probably like it too.
Yeah. My nieces
Yeah.
love the waffles
Yeah. So does
because
Dylan.
they have all of she has the flavoring packets.
Mhm.
And I have all of them, of course. And so they get to go and pick what flavor they want. So like they could do birthday cake, they can do fruity hoops, they can do there's all these different blends that you can
My
make.
son would love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their favorite was birthday cake or monster cookie was their two
Mm.
favorites. Yeah.
Nice.
So then we make the waffles
Okay.
together and yeah. It's kind of a fun little thing that you can do with kids.
Yeah.
It is.
So
And they won't know it has protein.
Exactly.
pretty
Exactly.
much, but it keeps them full until about noon.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes, they do. And then they don't ask you for snacks.
Yes.
No.
All right. Was there anything else you'd like to add about your first 3 months?
I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it.
Awesome.
It just gets better. The beginning is hard, but it gets a little bit better.
Good.
I'm sure I have a lot more hard roads ahead, but
You do, especially if you're doing therapy.
I bet you're gonna have some
Yeah.
awesome stuff coming up because you're gonna hit like a really fun time frame.
Yeah.
So because you're
Yeah.
gonna get into a groove, you're gonna be in a rhythm, and then you're gonna like drop a bunch, and then you're gonna have
Yeah.
a bunch of NSVs that you didn't even think about. So
yeah.
you have a lot to look forward to.
And you're still getting into the rhythm of the new job too.
Yeah.
So you've got
Mhm.
like several things that you're juggling right now to get into a routine.
Yeah.
So I think when we talk to you again at 6 months, I think you're going to be like in a solid routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'll have better goals. Right now, I'm just like, make it through the day.
Your goals are great.
Yes.
I like them. All right. Well, thank you so much,
you.
Kaitlyn, for joining
Thank
us.
you,
And we will
guys.
see you in 3 months.
In 3 months. And thank you
Yeah.
everybody for dealing with our randomness today.
Yeah, we were
We love
feeling
you.
silly. And we will see. We love you guys,
Guys,
and we
we'll
will see
see
you
you
next time. Bye.